Everybody wave and say hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Alright, this is the Face Off in the Future Icons event. It is a mid-season update, like a split update for Apex. It shouldn't be that big of a update. For the balance updates, gold weapon rotation, Spitfire R301, R9, Flatline, Akimbo, Mozambiques. R9 and Akimbo, Mozambiques are pretty good. I think the rest are very, very meh. And then we have the Legends update. This is the big one. We have a massive buff for Wattson. We have a massive buff for Vantage. Both characters gonna feel a lot better this patch. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Passive Spark of Genius, 50% faster ult excel consumption. That is huge to get more gens up fast. Like if your gen breaks and you need to pop a ult excel fast, getting it immediately is really strong. This is like very, very strong buff. Like that a lot of people don't think about, but this is very, very strong. And then a passive shield regen increased to 2 seconds, was 1 second. So basically, I was a little bit confused with this one at first. I thought this was a nerf, but this is a buff. It just increases your like overall regen faster. It's like this is worded very bad, but you heal faster with your passive than you did before. It's just worded really poorly. I thought it was a nerf at first, but apparently it's a buff, so should be a good passive overall though. In general, increased fence node to HP to 50 was 25. It makes it a lot harder to break fences. Makes them a lot stronger. Cooldown reduced to 4 seconds was 15. Basically, when you have a gen up, you get them instantly anyway. So this is just a good one for when you don't have your gen up to like get fences back faster. This is a good quality of life update. So you can fence even when you don't have your Wattson gen. Makes Wattson more viable without playing around her gen. Very good. Fences now slide into jumping enemies and consume cooldowns on Ash's dash and Sparrow's double jump. Also a very good change because a lot of times when Ash goes through like a Wattson fence, he's gonna dash immediately and then the stun doesn't really matter. So this negates that. Like you can't just slide through a fence and then dash away. Now you're actually just stunned and you're probably dead. So very good change overall. Fences placed across doors will electrify the doors, stuns enemies when they open an electrified door or kicks it in. Electrification ends if the fence is obstructed or the fence is removed and restarts when the fence is active again. So while the fences are active, the door will be electrified, which means if you touch the door, kick the door, do anything with the door to interact with it, you will get stunned. This is also very, very strong. If you don't have like a crypto or a fuse to blow up the door or nades to blow up the door, then this could be very, very annoying. It's gonna be hard to push Wattson without I mean, you can nade away the door and stuff like that, but yeah, if you don't have nades, if you don't have fuse, if you don't have crypto, then Wattson's gonna be very obnoxious to play against. Remove doors exploding when open into the line of fence. Very good change in my opinion. I thought it was super cringe when you played Wattson and then you accidentally just lose your door. Like that's one of the most frustrating mechanics of the character. So I'm glad they removed that. No longer just randomly breaking your own door and griefing yourself. Upgrades, level 2, Falling Stars integrated into base kit. This is kind of crazy this is base kit to be honest, because that means every time somebody nades you, you spawn an Arc Star. So you're just automatically spawning Arc Stars every single time now. When somebody like throws a like a nade or a knuckle or like any like projectile towards you, gets turned into an Arc Star by baseline. You don't have to get the perk for it. New help is here. Gain all support perks, access support bins, faster revives with health, regen, gain mobile respawn beacon with banners. New ultimate connector, damage to enemies and convert into ult charge, and Nox can give you a burst of 30% ult charge. Both of these are really strong, but you're gonna go support every single time. Like support perks are very, very strong, and they make Wattson a better support character and like a defensive character overall. So you're gonna go support all the time. There's no reason to go this, to be honest. You just play an accelerator weapon. Just play like an accelerator weapon like Mozambique or Havoc, and then you have upgrade level 3, new energized healer. You gain double small med healing. So cells are worth double, syringes are worth double. And then you have the power pylon, which also exists, double HP, healing rate, and capacity. You're gonna go power pylon 99% of the time. In ranked, you can go this one, of course. But in comp, you're gonna go this 99% of the time. It's like very, very few scenarios where you're actually gonna go this. Very few. It's maybe if you're like completely out of bats, maybe if you're like coming out of storm and you need to like tank storm and you need to use it for that, but like the use cases for this one is very, very situational compared to this one. So this one is much better. This is definitely just a ranked one. Like you take this in ranked if you want to play Wattson, but then again, Wattson in ranked is like, sure, you have the support perks now, so Wattson's like a little bit better in ranked, but overall she's still pretty weak for ranked. She's great for comp now, though. Great for comp. So yeah, Wattson is gonna be played a lot, which is gonna be very fun for us because fucking crypto fuse, baby. I'm gonna EMP so many Wattson buildings. Alright. Vantage also gets a massive buff shot. Shrank Vantage's upper body hitbox to better match her character model. This is huge. Vantage was built like a fucking fridge. She is basically a Pathfinder .2. Like, her hitbox was terrible. So I'm glad that they are recognizing that and changing her so that she has a better hitbox. Very good. Passive, Spotter's Lens can now ping up to 3 enemies at a time. Can see the health bars of the target enemy. Pinging enemy will reveal their position when further away than 50 meters away. So basically, if you're close range, you can't use it. You can't ping them or reveal their position. They have to be further away, which makes Vantage more of an anchor character. Like, yeah, the Vantage in the back line, your controller players in the front. You ping for them. You see the enemies. Pretty good. Echo relocation, Echo auto recall after you jump, faster jump activation time, increased base and max distance, Echo can fly by 10 meters, integrated bat bounce into base kit, reduced time to redeploy guns after jump to 0.2 seconds, was 0.5, widen the FOV the Echo needs to be in jump 2. Overall, the Q is amazing. Like, I playtested. The Q feels amazing. The Q is probably one of the best mechanics in the game now. Much better than grapple. Like, Echo, like, Vantage Q is really fucking good. Really fucking good. So, yeah, Vantage is gonna be very fun to use in ranked now. Like, at least with their Q. But yeah. Passive very strong, Q very strong. And then you have the ultimate Sniper's Mark, integrated ultimate reload, upgrade into base kit. Ultimate, I don't know what ultimate reload. Is this when you, like, hit a shot or not? Like, if you hit a shot, then you reload, or like, what is this one? I don't remember. Ultimate reload. Oh, no. +2 bullets from ult accelerants. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's whatever, to be honest. Integrated ultimate reload upgrade into base kit. Ultimate accelerators are used 50% faster and provide 2 extra bullets. Does that mean it's 4 now, or what? Is the ultimate reload is in the base kit, and you get another +2? Does that mean it's +4? I assume you get 4 bullets then if you pop an ult cell. Yeah, I mean, for ranked, sure, you can use ult accels for Vantage Sniper, but like in the comp, if you use ult accels for Vantage Sniper, you're fucking trolling. So, yeah, I don't know. I hate the fact that you have to like Vantage is so reliant on ult accelerants because there's so many other characters that have better abilities that can use them more. So like, if you're playing Vantage in comp, you're never gonna give the ult accel to Vantage. Like, she should never pop it. You're actually trolling if you do that in comp. But I mean, for ranked, this is nice. For ranked, this is nice. Laser is now hidden until Vantage shoots. Laser lasts for 15 seconds. Timer efficient with each shot. This is good, so you don't give away your position immediately. You get the opening shot at least. After you get the opening shot, everybody knows your position anyway, and it doesn't really matter. So I think it's good. Upgrades level 2. New controlling my prey. Gain access to ring castle and zone overcharge, which basically means when you have blue armor, you get purple armor if you're in zone. So overall, decent. Improved mark. Marked enemies icon is visible through walls. Briefly highlights the enemies and reveals their health bar to your squad upon mark. I'm curious to see how this one works because this one could be broken. Like, if it's 50 meters and you ping your teammates where the enemy is, they get wall hacks through walls. So if your Vantage is anchoring, she can give wall hacks to her team by just pinging. That's kind of crazy if you combine that with like bang or something. So I'm curious to see how that works because this could be broken. This perk could be broken. I'm curious to see how it works though. Upgrades level 3. New tactical cooldown reduces attack cooldown by 5 seconds. New sniper cover adds gun shields to sniper mark. I mean, you're probably going attack cooldown for ranked, and you're probably going gun shield for comp if you're playing Vantage in comp. I personally think we're gonna give her a try. Like, depending on how this perk works. If this perk is good, she could be very strong, chat. I'm not gonna lie. She could be very strong if this perk is good. And then we have Ashe as well. Ashe is getting a passive decrease dash cooldown to 8 seconds, was 10. So the cooldown of the jump is getting shorter, which is good. Tactical, slightly decreased tether strength when pulling hard, like when using movement abilities. Very good. The Q was very obnoxious. Trying to get out of. Definitely should be easier to get out of it, for sure. Upgrades level 2, dual breach move to level 2, which means you get 2 portals at blue armor. That is insane. 2 portals at blue armors is crazy. And then you have the new charge knock gain HP region on a knock. This is like just pubs and ranked. You play this in pubs and ranked, you fucking gain HP, whatever. I still think 99% of the time this is better, but I mean, you can make it. You can have some clutch moments if you play this, I guess. Ghost in a Machine removed, greedy snare and twin snares moved to level 3. So basically the tether perks are now purple, the double portal is blue, and they removed the second jump from dash. Yeah, her dash gets buffed, but they removed the double dash. They're basically just reworking her a little bit. Like you have only one jump now, but the one jump is stronger, but you no longer have 2 jumps. So I would say this is like a fair balance since you can't double jump anymore. Yeah, I mean the tether being weaker is definitely a nerf. And then not having 2 dashes is definitely a nerf. But I mean, double portal at blue armor is pretty fucking good. So I would say she's neither buffed or nerfed. She's just moved sideways to a different type of playstyle a little bit. It's just a little bit different playstyle. And then we have the Ultimate Void Nexus. Chase Portal usage warning delayed reduces 3.5 seconds, was 5 seconds. And then Chase Portal extended rate to 6 seconds, was 8 seconds. Cooldoff usage increases 6 seconds, was period. So this is the only thing that's new. The rest was previous. Usage warning delay reduced to 3.5. Right, so it's you get warned. Oh, so you have a shorter time to react when somebody takes your portal. You have a shorter time to react when somebody takes your portal. That's like whatever, to be honest. I feel like they should have changed something else, maybe. Then Ballistic damage and activation reduced to 15, was 20, and then previously they reduced the other one to 15. So overall, the Q does 30 damage now, from 50. I don't know. I think the Q should do no damage personally, but hey, at least they're nerfing him slightly. Ultimate Tempest, remove time extension from Nox that happened before. And then upgrades extra bullets move to level 2. A lasting bullet move to level 3. Wait, extra bullets. Isn't that the 4 Qs or what? Are you getting 4 Qs at blue armor now? That's a buff. What the fuck? You get 4 Qs at blue armor now? That's crazy. Oh, yeah, okay. You have to choose between. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So basically, you have to choose now between longer ulti or more Qs, and then you go silence afterwards. So you can go 4 Qs and silence or longer ulti and silence. I would say longer ulti and silence then, probably. Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. Plus Q is better, no? 45 seconds ulti is pretty fucking strong. It gives you team-wide thing. And you're not really using 4, like... I'd rather have 45 second ulti than 4 Qs. Conduit gets buffed as well. Reduces recharge delay after damage to 1 second, was 2 seconds. And then they reduce the cooldown in the previous patch. So like Conduit's getting buffed every patch. I feel like the only problem with Conduit is her passive. Her passive is useless. They need to like give Conduit a different passive. Her Q and ulti is pretty good, but overall, in ranked 4 Qs is a lot. Yeah, but 45 second ulti in ranked is even better. I think ulti is better personally. Especially since they removed the extension. Mirage, tack and ult, decos and swap weapons when you do, and also properly holster melee weapons. So it's harder to determine who's the real Mirage. That's good, I guess. Grenades, arc stars. Explosion reduces momentum if hit while in air or sliding. Explosion consumes the cooldown on Ash's dash and Sparrow's double jump. So if you get stuck on arc star, you're just fucking stuck on the ground. You can't get away. Buff to nades. Gun shield can be used by R301, which is like good for casuals, I guess, but nobody plays R301 at high levels. This gun is dog shit, so it doesn't make a difference. And then you have the accelerator. This is what matters most. Removed from demotion, massive, bowcheck, and sentinel. Added to havoc, flatline, bones, and beak. Flatline is not meta at all, so I don't think anybody's gonna play flatline. But Havoc and Mozambique are very strong. Mozambique have the same TTK as P20s, basically, with Purple Bolt. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of beaks next meta chat. Every single character that has a ulti that they need to get fast back he's gonna play Havoc or Beak. I personally don't like Havoc close range because it's kind of like Devotion without turbo. It's very situational. So personally, I think playing Beaks because then you can play like a poke weapon as your main then. Like you can play Scout Beak, like 30-30 Beak, like Bochik Beak. Like you have a lot of options to play when you play Beaks. But if you play Havoc, you're kind of limited. I guess you could play like the same there, like you play like 30-30 Havoc and stuff like that. But I think Havoc is a better main weapon than it is close range weapon because it's just too situational close range. So yeah. I mean, overall, like Devotion and like Arnon and all these guns are still gonna be the best like killing weapons. Um, but I mean, it's just for characters that needs the accelerator. AR, Havoc AR, previous hotfix, improved recoil, increased damage. Yeah, this was old, it's whatever. Hemlock, reduced burst fire delay. So Hemlock shoots faster. 30-30, reduced skull piercer headshot damage. I mean, 30-30 is still fucking strong. It's sure it's more balanced, but still very, very strong. Bow check still the same. Massive new ADS firing animation returns the weapon to center screen sooner. That's pretty good, I guess. Prowler. Improved horizontal recon and burst fire on full auto. Reduced burst fire delay. We might see a lot more Prowlers next patch, chat, depending on how fast this gun shoots. The TTK is already very good, so this could make the Prowler meta. This could make the Prowler meta, which I fucking hate personally. I hate burst weapons. And they're not even buffing the select fire. Select fire is literally not getting touched at all. Like select fire is not getting buffed. Like the auto of the Prowler is not getting buffed. It's just a burst. Sniper Sentinel increased reach chamber speed when energized. And then you have pubs, King's Canyon, World's Edge, Broken Moon. You don't care about this. Don't care about this. Nothing good. Nothing good. Nothing good. Quality of life, increase interact size of the console, making it less likely. Battle past, fixed miss prediction, high stress, Jabal's gun shield, rampart, rebuild the whole system. Okay, thermite, grenade, whatever. Deprioritize friendly ziplines, so enemies will always be played. Be nothing enemy footsteps, body falling down to ensure potential threats are always displayed. I mean, these sound good, but I hope they work. Experimenting with lowered volume as inaudible friendly footsteps when under significant threat. Let us know if this is more helpful. I mean, at least they're trying. At least they're trying to make footsteps more louder and make enemies louder. So I hope these changes are actually good. But at least they're going in the right direction. At least they're going in the right direction. Improved GPU uploading performance. Good. Launch argument has been made the default for players with 8 or more cores on their CPU. This improves nice. That's good for me. Reduce CPU overhead of multi-threaded on machines with many CPUs. Okay. Nice. Good quality of life stuff. But yeah. Havoc Mozambique is getting accelerator. We're gonna see a lot more Havoc in Mozambiques overall. Vantage is probably gonna be a menace in ranked. We're gonna give her a try in comp, depending on if this perk is good. If this perk is good, you can give Vantage a try after Cryptic is banned in comp. Maybe we'll see some play from her. But I mean, I still think she's just a ranked character. I don't think she's gonna be good in comp. Potentially, she's potentially has a place in comp later on. Wattson is gonna be hard meta. This character is gonna be played a lot. This character is gonna be played everywhere. And yeah, that's pretty much the patch notes. So yeah.